Wendy's, don't test me. I'll put you in the death squeeze, just like an orange in the summer. The fresh squeeze.
Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. Now let's get into it.
Billy's eyes slowly opened, and the first sight she sees is Michael, sitting in the chair next to the sofa. She lay there just looking at him, not saying a word, because she didn't want him to see that she was awake. As much as she backed Michael with his decision to become an assassin, she's regretting it with every fiber of her being.
I'm glad to see you're awake. How are you feeling?
Good. Where is everyone?
They all went back to DC. And I overheard Rhonda say that you're going to partner up with Jonathan.
Cut the BS, Michael. What was that about?
He was marked, Mom. He started to feed Spice confidential information. That's how they got their hands on the Red J.
Do you know anything about an unknown number, spouting off numbers, on repeat?
No. When did you get that call? And was it a recording?
At the gala. That's why Jonathan and I were outside. I was about to leave.
Where's your phone? I'll pull the call report and track the number.
And I'll find out what these numbers are.
Billy gives Michael her phone, and they work diligently to find out who called, and what those numbers were about.
It's a burner phone in India. I bet it's the person with the Red J.
Michael was able to retrieve the number, only to find out it came from the Prince of India. It was an alert to advise that the file was stolen, and what area to look in first. Billy was also able to decipher the numbers she copied from the recording. She found that the numbers were latitude and longitude, which pointed to the area north of Kerala West in India. Billy made contact with Rhonda, and will be up by 3 in the morning, so she has about 2 hours to hang out with her son, before they start their separate missions. She started to pack only the essentials, extra clips, ammo, a few guns, knives, and a normal-size bug-out bag, for her height and weight.
Jonathan is flying back with Eric and Rhonda. Once they get here, you'll be leaving out to go to your mission. Is this really what you want to do?
Yes, for the first time in my short life, I feel that I have purpose. I'm not just living in this country, I'm protecting it.
It frightens me that you're growing into your own person and you were so young. I figured you would like it, up until you had to assassinate someone you loved. I didn't think you were going to think of it as an honor. But I love you, Michael, and I need you to be safe. Watch your surroundings, and watch those that are on your side. Those are the ones that you have to worry about the most.
I know, I've seen it firsthand already. The way Eric and Rhonda befriended Mustafa, just to have him killed. But I also understand, he was a traitor. And could put everyone in grave danger, all for a buck.
Just keep your eyes open, and ready. I'll never send anyone to rescue you. If I do, I'll give them a password to give you, that I know only you would understand.
Okay, what's the password?
7 gems.
Gotcha. That's the show I would watch when I was younger.
That's the point, and it's not mainstream. So the likelihood of them knowing about it, or knowing you loved it, isn't likely at all.
So, what's up with this Jonathan guy? Do you like him?
I thought I was falling in love with him actually. Then Rhonda explained that he was placed in my life. Although my feelings were real, I don't believe his were.
I think you're an awesome woman. If his feelings aren't real, remember you deserve to be loved and cherished like a queen.
You are such a sweet young man, but my concern right now is not men, but getting back the Red J.
All I'm saying is that you will have a lot of time to spend with him. Hopefully he meant what he said. But who am I? I was hoping you got married to Mustafa, and he ended up being a traitor.
Billy hugged Michael as if she would never see him again, but knew in her heart that her baby boy is a lot smarter than adults gave him credit for, even her in most cases. They all parted ways, and in silence, Billy and Jonathan get appropriately dressed, and headed to the airport.
Is there a reason you're not talking to me?
I was already told, Jonathan, so you don't have to keep up with the smoke and mirrors.
You were told what, exactly?
That you were a distraction and put into my life to mark Mustafa.
That's true, but...
But what?
It was love at first sight.
Let's keep this professional. I'm not in the mood to be hurt again, not this soon anyway.
Professional it is. Just know I am waiting on you to say you're ready, but I won't ask twice.
I'll keep that in mind.
The voice recordings. Did you hear anything unusual?
Yes, there was a pause after the fifth repeat. The pause lasted about 10 seconds. During that time I could hear traffic, and my voice bouncing off the walls. So, I assume it's a warehouse right next to a highway.
Sounds like a good assessment. Once we land, we need to get some rest before heading out.
We may need a few days to get our bodies acclimated, and to monitor the area. If the Red Jay isn't here, we move on unnoticed.
Best plan I've heard all day. I really need a nap, but 6 rows up we have a problem.
Is that Volkov?
The wolf, in the flesh.